You see how foggy it is? I mean, you see how foggy it is. You see how much ice is out there? That's how dedicated I am fucking garage sales. I'm gonna do a bit of a what I found this morning little video. I'm out hunting, treasure hunter, you know. I got stitched up by this lady. You know, she took me for a little bit of a ride, but that's all right. You gotta like pay your dues sometimes. So okay, quick video. Try and knock it over. All right. So this is what I picked up. So I'll start with some of this. Right. So this brass, like these napkin rings. I'm only just looking at this stuff now, really, because I'm sort of just on the fly when I'm going with emotion and feeling and a little bit of knowledge, a bit of wisdom, and I'm just going balls to the wall. You know what I mean? When I'm out. So probably shouldn't have grabbed them, but they're like brass little napkin rings. I'll any metal that I've got, there's a few metal items here. If they're solid, I'll throw them in the I got an ultrasonic cleaner, a little one, cleans up a bit of the shit and then just cleans the rest off. Same place. I'll show you all the stuff in the same place first. So I grabbed these 2 Kombucha bottles in this bottle because I brew kombucha, and it's real hard to get these strong caps. So they're actually for me to use, but they're hard to find. So I'll grab them whenever I can and collect enough of them. So same place. She had like a little bucket of old brass like knobs. There's another bunch here. Right, these old brass knobs. These actually sell quite good because people are trying to like fix up old furniture all the time. Ultrasonic cleaner, give them a quick clean. She also had this here, this blue glass. This is old, right? This is called a frog. It goes inside a vase and it holds the flowers in place. These are quite hard to find. If you could actually get a vase with the frog in the matching color, you're doing really well. It's a little bit of chips, but you know, probably get 20 or 15 bucks for that. But it's pretty, it's cool. Now I picked up this as well from her. I'm not sure if it's actually authentic, but I'd say it is. It says a coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, June the 2nd, 1953. The gold flashing along the top is worn, so it tells me it's pretty old. It's been used, but probably been a display piece for a little while. I'm not sure if this stuff's worth anything, but yeah, she also stitched me up over this. She goes, oh, these are old. These cards have never been opened. Jack Daniels, Gentleman Jack. Huh? Fuck, see that? There's a mystery coin inside. Let's have a look at it. Ceylon, 25 cents, 1913. Looks silver, actually. It's got tarnish. Look. Which way is it? Upside down, 25 cents. I'll just have to do some research on that. Anyway, the cards are still in the plastic. Comes in a little tin. Not bad. Well, that coin's a bit of a mystery win. So we'll have a look. Now, a different place. I picked up this Jujitsu. It's like a little kid. I think it's a kid's tatami Jujitsu. Solid, man. These I know new sell. This is a quality one. It looks pretty good, Nick. These new sell for about $100. Maybe if you've got the pants, but paid maybe $5 for these. So, you know, even if you get 40, you'll sell this for 40. No worries. But there you go. That's a little win. Right. Now this is quite large, so I'll drag it over. It's pretty cool. Shouldn't have grabbed it, but you know, I couldn't resist. It's from this like Spanish cup family. It's got a little pineapple on the top. I got a thing for pineapples. It's like a spinning lazy. It's a triple stack of Lazy Susans with all little bowls in it. It actually comes apart, so I could probably ship it out. Not too bad. It's got little forks, little forks and knives on the top. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky. It's got nails in it, no screws, so you know it's really old. It's pretty cool, but check it out. It's all carved. Rightio. Now, here's some, I picked up these glow mesh bags. Always grab glow mesh bags if they're actually genuine glow mesh. You can tell by the label, because there's a lot of Hong Kong knockoffs back in the day. Oh, this one's even got some mystery stuff inside it. I love finding mystery things. What's inside this handbag? Ooh, a hanky, a nail file. Ooh, it's money. So I already made some money. How much money did I make, people? 5 Australian cents and 1 Australian cents. So you know, when this went out of circulation, that was the last time this bag went out on the town. Good, Nick. Smells clean with glow mesh. You want to just check that the links are all intact and the snake chain handle is in good condition. Just give it a quick once over while you're there before you pick it up. If the links are busted, just leave it, unless it's really cheap. Let's see if this one's got any mystery stuff inside it. Yeah, if you get lucky, these usually come with a little rack up, like a little makeup mirror. A little mirror. It's like usually in there in a little thing. If you got that too, that's a bonus. But yeah, you can see glow mesh, because glow mesh was made in Australia. Australian made in the 60s and 70s, late 60s, early 70s. You know, these cream ones are probably the most common. But you just check the handle, if it's pretty good. It's probably, like a lot of times, these will be only taken out on the town like a couple of times, you know what I mean? Right, now, I picked up a set of 4 of these. I love these. This is called a tennis set, where it's got this weird shaped plate and the cup, and it belongs on there like that. This is actually royalty, and I love my Chinese royalty. This is Royal Albert, bone china, England, gossamer green, with the gold flashing. You just want to check any gold flashing for wear and like chips and that, like any cracks. This is actually quite dirty, so I'll give it a good clean before I put it under the lights and take some photos. But these will sell for $20 to $50 all day long. I usually list the worst one first. So then I know, like, if I've got 4 of them, I'll list the worst one first and list it like really sort of low. Especially if there's not many of this color and this style out, people collect them. And list the worst one first, and then like, well, it's a bit sketchy, but you list the first one, and if it sells quickly, just raise the price up with the condition, you know what I mean? But I got a set of 4 of them and 2 extra cups, so like I might just see what happens with these. I don't really know. Yeah, but here's another little education. So I picked up found this folder this morning, and it had trading cards in it, and I had an affinity for trading cards since I was a young fella, and I got quite excited because I seen there was Pokemon cards in there. So I picked them up. I didn't ask. I said, how much? The guy's like $10. I'm like, yeah, all right, no worries. Because I know there's just a crap old Pokemon cards worth a couple of dollars. So, but anyway, I'll show you what's inside here. I've taken the Pokemon cards out because I want to show you something. So it's got some Star Wars stickers from '96. There's some baseball cards. There's some Disney stuff. Like, I don't know much about sports cards. I'm more of like a geek, not a jock. You know what I mean? So I'll just ditch those and just go to the Pokemon cards. So I got super excited when I seen these in the folder. Right, so I've opened this folder and I've seen all these hollows, right? Oh, fossil edition. It's got edition 1. Here, I'll show you. Let me find one. It's cool. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, anyone. So I've got Grimer Hollow, Hitmonlee Hollow. So I've looked up this Hitmonlee Hollow edition 1 fossil deck, right? $250. I'm like, Jesus. And then I've realised what's going on here. These are copies, right? You can just, when you pull them out, you can feel, right? You can just, they're flimsy. Like, there are some real ones in there. But look at this, ready? Like, there's 2. I've got two stacks here. This is a legit stack, right? You see the cards are all perfect, unison, right? And the color, like the color of the blue color, it's unison. And so if you look at the dodgy ones, like, you see that? See they're just all over the shop? And then you look at the colors. Look at this, ready? I don't know if you can tell, but like the blues are off. Look at that dark blue, light blue. And then when you look at the real side, like the borders aren't unison. Like, I'm gonna show you. Like, I just seen one that was real sketchy. It was like, look at dark. Like, that one's super dark and this one's super light. Heaps flimsy. These are rubbish. Like, you try and sell these on eBay, you'll lose your selling privileges, mate. You'll be like banned. Counterfeit items are not tolerated on eBay. I've had one strike for selling something, so I know, you know. So I'm not risking that. I'll just chuck them out the window. Well, not out the window, because that's littering, but I'll put them in the garbage bin so no one else finds them. But yeah, even though I paid $10 for that whole folder, this stack of legit Pokemon cards is at least worth 30 or 40. Like, I'm not gonna dick around with it and go through them. These are like the first edition starter deck. A lot of energy cards, not worth a lot, but someone will definitely pay $20, $30 for these. No worries at all. Yes. Just to recap, I've just looked up that coin. That coin is 0.8 grams of silver. Solid silver, the 1913 Ceylon coin. So that was a bit of a win. The lady that stitched me over, she overlooked that coin in that little tin, in this Jack Daniels tin. So yeah, that's my day. Keep on hustling and get out there and find some treasure. Boom.